Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market as we do usually on Thursday. So hopefully you have read our fundamental report where we explain by our own analysis, by providing the analysis of the big whales such as JP Morgan, Fidelity, another analysis from the Glassnode. So in a short-term perspective stands the higher risk of another swing down. So market could renew the previous lows. There are a few reasons for that. It's mostly the technical activity of the traders that's different as whales turn to some selling in the current situation. We have the backwardation situation on the futures on the Bitcoin when the longer term contract stands cheaper than the shorter term and cheaper than the spot market. Level of domination in Bitcoin also stands very low, around 40%. So all this stuff suggests that market could show another dive down before downside action will be over. So currently not everybody not expect some breaking of the trend, but the preparation stage for reversal for upward action could be a bit more tricky, and market could show another swing down before the potential reversal could start. So that's why we should be extra careful to the situation on intraday charts, especially before non-farm reversal is. According to the numbers, because they will have a direct impact on the United States dollar, we suggest that if numbers will be below the 400,000, it probably should trigger the significant upward bounce, not only on the classic markets but on the Bitcoin as well. Numbers around 600,000 or better trigger this potential sell-off that we are talking about. In general, the background for trading already exists in the market. Actually, today we do not need long-term chart, we do not need even the daily chart, because in the daily, yes, we have this divergence that's growing, but we do not have any clear patterns. And currently, as we are coming close to the report, we need to focus on the intraday charts. I would just say that if numbers will be poor, I'm not excluding the chance that market will return right back up to the upper border of this consolidation, so around back to the 40,000. It really could happen, so we could get upward action here back to this area, and theoretically market could start preparation for upward reversal, forming maybe this extended, some kind of the hand and shoulders or something of that sort, if numbers will be bad. But if everything will be according to expectation, first of all, take a look at our previous setup works perfect. Gorgeous Chipu to sell has been completed right at the 618 resistance. It was great opportunity to go short, as we said. Now the target of this patch is already completed, minimum target. But it doesn't mean that market can't go lower. And you could easily recognize that the top of this patch, the final stage of this patch, is taking shape of the hand and shoulders, which you could see easily on the hourly chart. Hand and shoulders has two targets. The first one stands OP around 32.50. This AB equals CD downward action. More extensive, take a look at the creates an agreement with the 618 support. It's very close to it, 31.80, approximately 32.50. So this near standing area. So this is from this low to this top, 618 level. Market right now is breaking for the 30%, which is also a good sign for bears if you have taken a short position here. Next destination point will be XOP around 30.8. The situation stands so that, guys, XOP might be completed, I suppose, that if numbers on the non-farm payrolls will be probably positive. In this case, market will collapse, and in this case, the XOPs will become just the first destination point, because further we expect that market could proceed lower and move to the 25-26 area. Currently we can't say definitely because we do not have yet clear patterns that could lead us right to this target. But from the fundamental analysis, from the sentiment analysis, it seems so that it probably could happen. So what we could do currently, so if you have short position based on our previous stop or with these hand and shoulders, you could move stops above the right shoulder, because pattern was already formed, it's already coming lower. You do not need to keep the stop above the head. So it will be enough if you place stop above the right shoulder. Second moment, if you still would like to consider taking the short position, well, you could do this with the same pattern, but when the placement stopped right here, your first target will be around OP in agreement with this support 31.80, 32.50. Next potential target will be 30.8, but as I said, it might be broken lower because but just based on the stronger factors that we just discussed in the beginning of the video. The problem here is that if you decide to take the position here, you're meeting directly with the non-farm payroll and everything will depend mostly on the numbers. So here the technical analysis take the back seat because all preparations that we could do we already have done. With this Gartner's triple to sell that we have suggested on Monday, you could consider taking the short position. And if you have prepared and taken the short position, now you have a good situation because you have riskless trade. Those of you who would like to trade and take the short position here, well, you will take all risk of the possible uncertainty around non-farm payrolls release. As I said, bad numbers could trigger the upward action back to the 40. So that's just up to you whether you would like to pass through this all doom and gloom of the non-farm payrolls release, or better to not do this and wait when the numbers will be released and then make the decision. So this is only you could answer on this question how better to trade. But I just show you the patterns that exist, and you could decide whether you would like to trade it or not currently.